Who are you? How have you come to avenge us? You will find few allies here. Abelazar the Betrayer has turned all of the Sword Disciples into thralls. He would have turned me as well, if I had been less of a coward. When the Betrayer struck, the Sword Disciples held fast to their honor and took up their blades against him. For their efforts, they were turned into a mindless army. But I took the coward's way. I fell on my own blade rather than join Abelazar. He came among us as an initiate, seeking to master the trials and win the right to be called Sword Disciple. He was the best I'd ever seen. The way he moved with a blade, it was mesmerizing. His allegiance was to the celestial serpent, not to us. His mastery was deceptive magic, not skill. When he reached the end of the final trial, he murdered our master, and used foul magic to turn the Sword Disciples. There are 5 trials. You've completed the first, by entering this place. Then there's the trial of the arena, the trial of the air, and the trial of martial knowledge. Then there is the final, a test of stamina and pacing. The easiest of the 3, if you have good allies by your side. The Arena Master is a spirit who has dwelt in this place since its founding. I never completed the Trial of Air. The other initiates told me of a hidden path across the tops of the school's buildings. It can only be seen when special sands are thrown upon it. Where the path leads, I can't say. On entering Rahni'Za, we were each given a book describing the trials. There's a place in the library for each of the books. As I understand it, only those who managed to acquire a complete set could complete the trial of martial knowledge.
Welcome to the... Ready yourselves. The arena is a test of preparation and endurance.
I did not think any beating heart would ever undertake these trials again. And you say you have come to avenge us? I was master of this school, its last as it came to pass. My blindness doomed us all. No one could have been as good as Abelazar appeared to be. I should have seen through his trickery. These trials were placed here centuries before us. The secrets of their workings are hidden even to the masters of the school. It was the Founder's will that the teachings of the school should last. His name has been lost to history. By legend, he is Rahni'Za, the spirit of the blade. But no one knows who the man or woman was. Yet after Abelazar murdered me, he cast a ritual on the sword disciples, turning them into thralls, neither living nor dead. I fear there is no hope of saving them, but you can give them rest by defeating Abelazar and destroying the celestial serpent. Abelazar was a member of the Scaled Court, worshippers of the serpent. They want only chaos for Tamriel. They saw the sword disciples as a threat to their plans, which is why they sent Abelazar into our midst to destroy us. Across Tamriel, there is a handful of schools devoted to the secret arts of the blade. Of those, the greatest are Rahni'Za and the Abbey of Blades. But there are others, secretive and hidden, their locations are secret even to me. Each school has its own secret techniques to teach. The most dedicated blade master might spend a lifetime searching for each school. I have never heard of anyone mastering them all.
Ready to fire!
Abelazar bested the trial of air like it was nothing. Like he had been born a bird and had spent his whole life flying. We should have seen through him then. Yes, he reached the end of the final trial faster than any student I'd seen before. And when I conferred the name of Sword Disciple on him, he cut me down. I can still hear his laughter. It will burn in my ears for all eternity.
The books have been gathered, and the fires of knowledge shall melt away the barrier. Test your knowledge of the art of the blade against me. if you would continue to the trial below.
Spread out!
Into the darkness, and may your faith guide your path.
The books were always intended to be about cooperation. You cannot truly learn to master the art of the blade without the help of others. Abelazar charmed us all and made us complicit in our own destruction.
Servant of the Scaled Court, herald of the Celestial Serpent. This school belongs to him.
Rahni'Za will no longer stand for this corruption. The school will protect those true to its cause.
Should not be possible.
You have bested the trials and defeated Abelazar. You have earned the name of Sword Disciple, a name I never expected to confer on anyone ever again. You have also freed those souls that have been trapped under the scaled core. I never dreamed that our Avenger would arrive so soon. Thank you for defeating the Betrayer. There's no saving the Sword Disciples, but at least their spirits may find rest. Peace, yes. That is for you to decide.
You stand before me, not wounded and defeated, but proud and courageous. You have overcome the trials. But what happened to the Betrayer? At last. Although it does not end the suffering of my fellow Sword Disciples, at least the serpent's foul poison will spread no more. From